What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson back once again here from Central North Carolina. Thank you guys so much for checking out this what's been weekly videos. Since we've kind of slowed down in the lawn, we have slowed down the video output. So if you are wanting more Mr. Ferguson videos, please let me know in the comments below and we can maybe accommodate that. Today we're going to kind of show you what the lawn's looking like, and I also want to get into the topic of Bermuda and the Pylex that we kind of touched on last time. I want to go into that a little bit more and what you may want to consider checking out in your own cool season lawn this time of year while we're in the off season, while things are cool. As you guys know, the last video we did, we got about an inch of snow here. It is bitterly cold. It was about 13 degrees Sunday night, Monday night, last night it got down to about 20 something. Pretty cold for North Carolina here in our neck of the woods. That's West Virginia cold right there during daytime highs sometimes, but very cold, but we're surviving. We're staying warm. We're not used to that, but the temperatures are going to swing upwards towards Christmas time. And I heard about 65 degrees is coming, and I welcome it. That's driving range weather right there, baby. So I welcome the warmth. I am one that likes the warmth. I'd rather stay relatively warm for golf purposes, though golf is just not the same when it's this chilly outside. I've got thermals that I wear, and I've went out to the driving range a couple times, even when it's been 40 degrees, and it's not terrible. I don't get terribly cold, but it's just not the same when the temperature in the air isn't correct. The trees don't look right. It's hard to find your ball in the leaf. It's just golf isn't the same in the winter, but at least we can get out and swing some and enjoy outside a little bit. So let's talk about lawn care. I have not mowed since the last time we did a video, clearly. Obviously, last time it snowed when we were looking at my lawn. I have changed the video back to 4K, being we're only doing a once a week video. Figured we'd do it in 4K. I've caught the deer. I'll throw this in. There's a clip that the deer like to come and gather my lawn right in the middle of the backyard here. And as you can see, now that the trees have fallen off the leaves, the leaves have fallen off the trees, the deer love to come into this grass. I don't know about you guys with fescue, but I caught them several nights. They kick on my little security camera that I installed down at the shed, and they love eating this grass and pooping in it and all that fun stuff, having a good warm place to lay, I guess. I don't know, but they love the fescue. But the fescue continues to hold its color. If you guys recall, the last thing I put down was the 700 green effect from Next, and looks fantastic color wise. We haven't had to mow. We did have the snow. We did have a day of rain that was just a cold rain, and so I feel like I could, like, over, you know, in a little bit, I guess we could technically mow it if it does warm up a little bit. I'm actually going to walk out. It's actually 32 right now. I've been sticking with my golf workouts as well, so that's why I'm not freezing and chattering my teeth out here. But the lawn looks pretty good. There's no big changes at all out here. That's why we've slowed down in our lawn care videos. That's why most people don't watch lawn care this time of season, and that's why I've learned in my older days, I guess, on YouTube to just slow down, take a break, Mr. Ferguson, so we don't burn out on lawn care making 3 videos a week for no reason when nobody else cares. So when I walk up and down the neighborhood, they've opened a new section of houses up the hill and stuff, and when I walk up the hill and look down on our property, man, we stand out like a good sore thumb because we're so green, and it's a fescue, beautiful color out here. But jumping into what we want to talk about, we've been decorating over here. We got our lights that we turn on every night. I enjoy turning on the Christmas lights. I have to say, I need to get better at it, at how to put them up and string them and all that good stuff. But I've enjoyed the Christmas lights at night. Enjoy my manger too, representing the Lord Jesus Christ, and he being the reason for the season. Nothing new. We got some leaves that have come into the lawn. The color's holding. It's looking good. It's not growing a lot, even though we've had a little bit of rain, but it continues to, like I said, it continues to grow and thicken up slowly in areas, but it's not taking off anything crazy at all. But getting back to what we want to talk about, this off-season topic, and that's Bermuda. Why in the world would we talk about Bermuda in the wintertime? Well, we know that during the winter months, Bermuda goes dormant, and as you can see on my bank, and as we've briefly touched on previously, let me get up here with a better view, you can see all all of the tan in my lawn. You can see it right here, and you can see it down there. You can definitely see it on the edge. And obviously, if we look at the other neighbors' yards, they do not have cool season grass. You can see the neighbor directly behind me. It's all brown over there. Well, it's not because their grass is dead. That's all warm season or weeds, and it's dormant. And all of that warm season grass has went brown. If you, like myself, have warm season grass that's trying to creep into your lawn, I can see some down in the ditch right here. We've got some right here that we can just talk about. This is a chance to identify where we have this warm season grass like Bermuda, common Bermuda, slipping into our lawn, and where it is it's going to take over, obviously, right? It's going to pick up where it left off in the summertime. And this is why I'm starting to finally listen into the comment section and consider Pilex as we need to do something. Now, if you've stuck with my channel since the beginning, like Mr. Kevin, Mr. Blake, and several others, we have killed off this entire bank at least once, maybe twice. Killed off. I mean, Roundup killed off, just completely destroyed it, and then replanted fescue. It's come back thick, lush, looks nice, but the common Bermuda continues to come back. I think this is just when you're in the transition zone like North Carolina, you're going to have Bermuda. It is a transition zone. You're going to have warm season months. You're going to have cool season months. We're currently in the cold season, but the warm season grass, that look at just all of it. I don't recall ever seeing it have infiltrated this much. So we definitely have it's an issue if you want to make it an issue. Let's be fair about this. You do not have to do anything. You can say, well, I got some fescue and it's going to be, it's going to turn green when it's in the hot months, and my fescue is going to suffer, but my Bermuda will be looking good. And then when my fescue is looking awesome, my Bermuda is going to turn brown, and it's going to look that cheetah pattern, and I'm fine with that. And that's totally fine. It's your lawn. Do what you want to do in your own lawn. If it bothers you, we're looking at something like Pilex, and like I told you guys, I've vaguely looked at the instructions and stuff. For North Carolina, it looks like there is no temperature range where you have to apply it, but it talks about where your grass is not stressed out. But obviously right now, the Bermuda is dormant. It is just laying there. We want it to be active. Well, when's it active? In the warmer months. Well, that's a challenge with fescue, because we know here in North Carolina, we've had challenges with rain. When is our fescue in good conditions in warmer months where the Bermuda is actively growing, where we can apply a herbicide that won't hurt the fescue but will take out the Bermuda? That's a challenge. And really, I think it comes down to probably late summer when we're transitioning into fall. That is the time where the Bermuda is finally almost starting to slow down, but it's hanging on. But the fescue is, if we have enough rain and we're watering it, it's strong enough to handle the herbicide. So that's what I'm looking at. But this is a chance to walk your lawn. Maybe you got company is aggravating you, whatever, and you're like, man, what is all this brown right here? To make a note. And sometimes I've come out and I've even used spray paint to say, hey, these are the areas I want to target. I want to kill this off. Obviously, Roundup is an option. If you want to totally kill off areas, totally replant, you could technically do that. And even in spring, like some of you in the comments may even say, well, Mr. Ferguson, in the springtime, I'm going to handle mine by coming in the spring. I'm going to circle this area. I'm going to kill this whole section. I'm going to replant GCI, and it's going to come up, and that's fine. Here in North Carolina, that's difficult to get the roots established enough so the good fescue won't die, and it has time before summer. But you may be able to do that. You may have done that in the past. So it's something to consider. It's something we can take note of, that we're going to have to deal with this, and I think I am going to have to deal with this. I'm seeing it all over, and to spot spray some Pilex, I'm going to have to invest in that, and I'm going to have to deal with that if I don't want Bermuda grass to take over the entire lawn. A little bit okay, not worried about it. When I'm seeing this much in the cool seasons, man, look how much it got. Look how much territory it took over. I think it's time to pay attention to it and try to extract that out of the lawn with a herbicide formula like Pilex. Even though it's expensive up front, I think it's going to be helping our lawn to stay cool season and not have invaders. Maybe you got invaders from your neighbor's lawn, not necessarily me, but coming in. As you can see, this section, as we walk this section, we don't have as much. We got a little bit of brown, especially on the edge right here, but on the side section, not so much. Bermuda, really anywhere like we have in the front yard. It's really a problem up there. So just something to think about, consider lawn care wise in the cool months. And as you can see, even the backyard, we've got some spots over here in the shade over here that you can see we've had some Bermuda creep in over here, and it will definitely take off. It will take off and spread rapidly if we just ignore it. The problem won't just go away. So it's just a matter of what is your, as the lawn owner and the homeowner, what do you want to do about it? Nothing at all. What's your thoughts? So anyways, just something to consider on this cool winter breezy day. We'll talk about something a little different, some home property plans, possibly. I'm thinking about, I don't think it's actually going to happen, but I'll at least bring it to you, tell you what I'm considering doing, and see what your thoughts are. So we'll have a video for next week, but let me know if you guys are good with the content, if you care about lawn care. I know only about 800 of you are viewing the videos, and it's cold, and lawn care is not of importance. But Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Let me know if you're going to fight Bermuda, if you plan on it, how you plan on doing it. Do you plan on doing it in the spring? Or would you do it something like with the Pilex in your area? Let me know. Hope you guys are having a great one. God bless you. We'll catch you next time.